Well, I have somebody new here and I don't know who it is. Soon enough.
All right, we are up. Let me make sure I mute this so it doesn't echo and share it. Copy. Start the chat. All the things.
Stephen has COVID.
Yeah. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's been pretty sick, but not really having some breathing problems, so he got an inhaler. Well, Alyssa has it too. So
is it like gunk and stuff? Like, are they gonna have to get a nebulizer, you think?
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
And Mason started getting sick this morning. So it's like,
Man. Timber's got a pretty bad cough that she brought back when she was in Durango.
mhm.
And I'm hoping it doesn't turn into something.
Yeah, I hope not too.
She's fully vaccinated. So if it does turn into something, hopefully it's not too bad, but okay. We are up on Facebook and we are up on YouTube.
Oh, you're up on Facebook?
Yeah. Well, I shared it. I just shared it. So YouTube, but the link is on Facebook. All right. Okay, so welcome. I see some people already commenting in there saying hi. Pam Cindy says that she hopes Stephen feels better.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so tonight I'm trying to expand my reach because I can do other things, but I do have the sassy cards messages and I have some other decks today too if you're looking for something that's nicer like Liz's cards. And then tonight we have Roxy hosting with me. Say hi, Roxy.
Hi. I'm getting on Facebook. I'm getting there.
We have Pam giving messages with Sylvia. And then if you need any healing as well, we'll go out there, clear your aura, give you some healing, all of that stuff. And we have Liz with her cards and her messages. She's ready to go. And then you can't see him on here. We do have Justin joining us as well. However, Justin's a little under the weather, so his voice isn't working with us. So he's going to be coming in and typing some stuff. To anybody that's commenting, he's going to type out some messages for you. So we do have 5 of us here tonight, even though you only see 4 of us. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We have 6. We also have Justina. So if you have any pets that are needing some healing, we would like to extend that offer as well. If you go into our YouTube chat box, you'll see Justin just commented in there. Hi, everyone. So he really is here. I'm not lying. But yes, and Justina is sending out healing to pets. So I know, Justina, we have 2 pets already lined up for you. So if you want to go to Liz actually and help, which cat is it? Liz?
Harley.
Oh, so if you could go and help out Harley at Liz's, then I have another one for you after that. Just send me a message when you're done with Harley and I'll send you on to the next one. Okay, so let me scroll all the way up to the top. Cassie says hi. Carrie says hi. Maddie says Happy New Year. Anna says hello. Paul says hello. Cassie T is our first one up. She says, I hope all is well. I can definitely use a reading, please. So what do we have for Cassie T?
So the first thing that I see, as soon as you said Cassie's name, I saw a rainbow. with the pot of gold at the end. And labeled across the pot of gold was 2023. So I'm assuming that's the year. Throughout the rainbow, you know, rather than just seeing the segmented colors, I see a lot of action, activities, sports, ball games. I see pencils, which is typically career or learning student, you know, that type of thing. And it's just full. I see like a catcher's mitt. I mean, it's just full back to back across the entire rainbow of activities. And they're shining. So they're more like shining like metals. So what that tells me is that huge successes in 2023, very active, very busy, which you need to be to stay focused, to stay disciplined, to not let your mind wander onto other things. So, and I think you've been asking for that, I'm hearing. So I see just great things. I see birthday candles, birthday cakes. I see a lot of celebrations. I even see a wedding in there. So I see just really, really, really good things. And I feel really good things for you, Cassie, for 2023. Anything else on that? Okay, she said, let someone else go. Okay, I hope that helps.
Cassie, I heard immediately, you've got this. I was trying to pull you a card, but nothing's popping up. They just wanted me to tell you that you've got this. And you would know what that meant. So I hope that helps.
Okay. Next up, we have Maddie C. She said, can I please get any messages and also a sassy card today? Oh, and I'm sorry. We're like I said, Justin is typing in messages. So going back to Cassie, Justin's message for Cassie is lots of green energy surrounding you. There's some emotional issues about relationships. It seems a little overwhelming. There's too much focus on the relationship. Bring your focus back to you. So I hope that helps. And then Maddie C.
So I'll start out very quickly, dear. That's okay, dear. Just so hello, Maddie. What I see with you, dear, is I see a cardinal on your right shoulder. So I think maybe you felt some pinching or like something was pulling on your the top of your right shoulder. And what you've got there is a spirit animal. You've got a cardinal, and I've seen a few different ones with you. The cardinals are wonderful, wonderful spirit animals to have. Really, they have a zest for adventure. And of course, then we get into the deep red color, don't we? Which is the color of the bird really reflects your bright personality, a great love and zest for life. Also, it represents significant personal transformation and change, and move forward progress, and a lot of changes into the summer. I'm hearing summer into next year, but I'm just seeing lovely and beautiful things. So if I had to sum it up, and I'll be brief. Strong in self-confidence. They represent that strong personality is very, very assertive. Very much power over yourself and others, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, people listen to you, and you offer guidance and good suggestions and help to them, and this animal also helps someone quickly adapt or change. They're very deft at change and switching things up quickly if you have to, you know, a project or work or whatever it is that you've got going on. You can turn on a dime and change things. And what else about them? Great protectors, very, very great protectors. And I feel very strongly about that right now for that for that one. And a very strong connection with the universe and the grounding. That's also what they represent. But I have to just go back very quickly and say the number one thing with that type of spirit animal is protection. So, which is quite lovely. So it's beautiful, beautiful, dear, beautiful. I hope that helps you.
Sylvia, what animal was that?
Cardinal. Do you want me to spell it, dear? The raid.
No, I understand you.
Okay, sorry, dear. I was going to say, do you want French or English?
I also saw an owl with her, which they're telling, and the number 4, which is wisdom and insight and also protection. And Sylvia might have some more to say about the owl.
I'm sorry, did you want her to comment on the owl?
Yeah. Yeah.
I told her to step aside for a second. Why don't you come on back?
Okay, well, that's okay. While she comes back, I have just quick messages
Okay.
before I do the sassy card. So while Sylvia was talking, my stomach started to hurt, like an upset stomach, and I got rest and relaxation is necessary right now. I also got happy birthday, but also I'm your sister, so I already knew that one. And then they just reminded me. And then also congratulations. So I'm gonna leave that, but yeah, rest and relaxation. They showed me that you needed to drink something, but they didn't tell me what it was. I'm assuming like a water or a hydration something, but they didn't say what that drink was to calm your stomach. For your sassy card, I got get the fuck out of your head, get in your heart, it misses you. So hopefully all of that helps. And then the owl.
Yeah, here are the symbolic meanings of owl. So I stepped aside. The symbolic meanings are intuition, the ability to see things that others don't see. With the intuition comes the capacity to see through, to see the goodness, of course, and the loveliness and the beauty of things, but also to see through the masks, what's behind the curtain, and perhaps even some deceits. So you're very good at picking those things up. The owl also represents change. An owl announces change. In fact, when you see the owl, announces change. I can't say that enough times. And great wisdom. And of course, we've got the traditional meaning of the owl spirit, right, which is life. An announcer of life transition in change going on in your life, big changes, big things happening. So yes, that's what that is. And thank you, dear, for asking. Thank you, Liz, for inviting me in on that.
I was told to ask you for more information about it.
Yeah, thank you, dear.
Okay, and then for Maddie from Justin, there is a lot of energy flowing to you right now. It is important to focus that energy into manifesting your goals. Be careful not to drift through reality. Be a conscious creator using your imagery and your spoken word. And then Roxy, did you get my text?
Yeah,
You good?
I'm good.
Okay, you'll be Justin tonight.
Keep resting tonight. Sorry, Facebook.
Okay, yeah. So from now on, Roxy is going to be Justin tonight while he types us his messages. Okay, so I hope that helps. Moving on. Cindy says, "Hi everyone, hope you're well. Hopefully Stephen feels better."
Oh, that's just so sweet. Thank you for coming, dear.
Justina says, "Hi everyone, happy new year. Love you guys. Any messages for me? Sending healing to Stephen."
Well, the beautiful Justina, thank you so much for sending healing it to Stephen. And what I've got around your idea of, I know you see angel numbers all the time, but I'm seeing a lot of twos right now. So you've got triple twos all over you, and the twos are for you to stop worrying that everything's going to work out fine, that you're on the right path, doing the right things, pointed in the right direction. You've taken up. I'm taking the high road on this one. You know, it's difficult for me. You've taken up. You've started. Let me change my language here. You've started some discussions that will prove to be very helpful. How's that? Mm-hmm. And you're just as beautiful as ever, dear. All around you, you're gorgeous, gorgeous green. And I just think I'm going to come visit you tonight just because I want to just be in your energy, if that's okay, dear. So bless you and just love you so much. I hope that helps you, dear.
Justina, they just told me, you know, we can't control what they tell us. They told me you have gotten off the mouse wheel, finally. So you're beginning, you're not on the same pattern as you used to be. So you're not spinning your wheels anymore. You finally have gotten out of that. So that is wonderful.
Taylor, can I just come out with something very quickly here?
Yeah, of course.
We've got someone that's wondering how to read or communicate, not read, communicate with someone that's passed through a picture.
Okay.
I think we do that in class a few times. It's like one of our fun warm-ups. But anyway, so someone is thinking this. Let me just go ahead and answer the question. What you can do is the person that you're trying to get in touch with that's passed, hold the picture, of course. Initially, look closely into the eyes of the person that you're wanting to communicate with. It's best if you have a picture with just that one person in it, but if not, it's okay too. Just focus on the one. And then of course, focus on it, call their name, just think it. You don't have to call that out. You can call that, like I said, hey, but you can just think it. And that's basically what that does, is that calls them in, that brings them in. And then you'll feel them and then you can talk to them. So anyway, I just wanted to put that in there because someone's thinking that. So
Cyrus or Justin has a message for Steve. Is that who you just said?
Wait, not Steve, Justina.
Oh, Justina.
Yeah. Do you see it?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Justina, surrender to your path. See only the outcome. Feel the results in your current now moments.
And then Justina is done sending healing to Harley. She says, I feel like Harley is having some stress from travel and change in routine. Sent healing and peace. Oh, Liz, you're muted.
that's so beautiful.
I could tell when she was done because he jumped off the bed and is running down the hall now playing with the other one.
Nice.
He's been real lethargic, so thank you.
All right. Now, Justina, if you could go check on my mom's dog, Jack, that would be great. So I'm going to send you there next. Okay. Next up for messages, we have Steve R asking if there are any messages for, he says, any messages for me or mine. So either one.
Well, so I'll just come out very quickly. Hello, Steve R. You've got triple zeros around you, dear. So 000, which doesn't make you a zero. So don't think that. What it means is it represents new beginnings for you, a new path, a new adventure, and I'm feeling like it's not just for you, but it's something that leads your whole family. Which is what you desired. That also a fresh start. The triple zeros mean that you're very closely one with the universe, in being with the universe. And then also, just a reminder, the triple zeros are that you're the creator of your destiny. I mean, it's lovely. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. So I hope that helps you, dear. I'm sending healing.
Steve, I got a message from you for you earlier. It said, don't look back, look forward. And then when I was writing that down, I also drew a spider web, which we know is one of the greatest symbols of sacred geometry. And it is telling us that we are all one. And that's the message that they wanted me to give you.
For Steve R, I also got take inspired action. So.
And for Steve, Justina has take a break to see things as they are right now. Excuses, excessively, why can't I read? Okay, so this is where you currently are in your creation process. Your guides ask that you call in on your healing commitment to guide. Oh no, sorry, healing committee to your guides. They can't excuse you with or without your permission.
Access. They can't access you.
They can access you without your permission. My bad.
It's
I'm
cool.
all-
We all can't read some days.
I'm sending healing to you and the kids and to Alyssa. Much healing.
Okay, next up is Carrie L. And she is looking for a cleansing going into the new year. So if Sylvia wants to head out there, and then also any messages as she goes in.
So please, Carrie, please, if you just sit down there, or you can lay down as well. No, I'm coming there right now. Thank you.
And then she also wants a sassy card. So we'll kick off the messages with something real fun. Oh, this one's good. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. So I hope that helps.
Releasing. So release all that crap, start your new year out right. Release what does no longer serve you.
All right, Roxy, your turn. For Carrie.
Carrie. All right. There's to focus on lack of what you don't have. It's important to only attract what you desire to experience. Remember, the law of attraction pulls from your inner dialogue and your imaginary center. The things you say to yourself and visualize come to you first.
Okay, so I'm back. If I could just speak quickly to Kate about her aura, is that okay, dear?
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Good. So beautiful blue, dear. You should feel tingly, with quite a bit of energy. I left with you. I like to call them time bombs. What they are is they're just small energy balls. But what I do is I can set timers on them so they release slowly and at certain times. So I've done that to help bring you up, okay? Because I felt like you're down pretty low. Your aura again is a beautiful blue, which we don't see quite often. It's more of the turquoise blue, if you will, which, you know, the blues is the color of the throat chakra, that rules, of course, communication and self-expression. So, but with that, I feel like you've got something to say to someone, and you need to say it. You need to get it out in the open, avoid the ambiguity, and you just need to say it. And I feel like that's pretty important, dear. Also, those with the energy field of blue, they really have an inner knowledge and a wisdom that they tend to rely on, you know, their own feelings, their own wisdom to determine what's right and what's wrong without needing a lot of outside information, facts, or data from anyone else. So you're very intuitive, picking up on things and feeling things. So I cleanse your aura as well. I'll straighten your chakras as well. And lifted you up. So you need to of all my quick messages coming in. You're being nudged to finish a project or something that you haven't quite finished. You're being nudged to finish that, and that is quite personal, and will make you feel better. So that will bring you back up as well. So happy to heal any time and boost you, but that will help you to check that off the list. But quite beautiful. And I hope you feel better, dear.
Okay, sorry. Next up is Anna M. She would love a reading, a sassy card, and a cleansing as well. So if you want to head out to her, Sylvia.
Okay, dear.
Your sassy card, Anna, ooh, that popped out fast, is you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drink. So I hope that helps you. Justin's message for Anna. There is a pressure in your third eye that is opening. Trust the information that you are currently receiving from the universe and trust yourself. So I hope that helps.
I keep seeing hearts.
Okay, dear, I'm back. If I can go ahead and speak quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
So lovely. You felt quite good, dear. A little bit of your energy was very good. You had a little bit of a nausea in your stomach, so I addressed that. So I hope that feels better now. Raised you up. You've got some exciting things coming. You know, you've got quite a few irons in the fire. You've got a lot of things going on. your aura, it really was a beautiful indigo, lovely, lovely indigo, which is an indigo blue, which is the color of the third eye chakra, and relates to intuition and inner knowing and perception. Right, not a surprise with that. Those with the indigo and the auras are extremely sensitive to others' energy, and they're very in tune, so they tend to know things. So, for example, when you're speaking with someone, they'll begin a sentence and you can finish the sentence. And I think you do that quite a bit. In fact, I think some people have even said to you, don't do that, that's rude, but it's just what happens. It's the way that it is. You get the information and you just finish the sentence and wrap it up. Also, the indigos tend to operate from more of a very deep depth of feeling, personal feeling and from the heart, rather than so much logic, which is fine. I mean, that's beautiful and that's lovely. That's also what that color tells me. You also, indigos understand that you're living in the moment. This is the moment. This is the only moment you've got, and you live in it, and you make it the very best that you can. And I think you're good at that. Now, I don't think you've been exercising that in operating that way here recently, but you need to, what you're looking for is you're looking to get back into your groove. You're looking to get back on your track. You're looking for that mix, the chemistry, the thing that, you know, what you had before when it was all blended together that made things work so well. And understand and know that you're putting that back together. There's sorting going on, sorting, like sorting clothes, but you're sorting things. And what you're doing is you're eliminating some things and you're bringing other things in, and that's the right thing to do. So it's a very good thing. You've got a lovely, it feels wonderful, and you've got a great new year coming up with a lot of fun things. There's some travel and a few other things. So it's very lovely, dear. I hope that helps.
Yeah, I got believe and self-love. And I think that's what the hearts that I was seeing is, that you need to take time for some self-love.
All right, as we're in between people, I want to remind everybody, if you like what you're hearing or it resonates with you at all, or even if you just want to, help our algorithm a little bit, go ahead and hit the like button on our live down at the bottom and subscribe to our channel so that it informs you every time we go on for lives. Justina is done with visiting Jack. So her message is, I felt like he's an older member of the family, and they had me focus on his bones and joints for pain relief and sent him lots of love. If any of you guys have a pet or an animal that you are wanting Justina to go and work on, or do some healing, cleansing, anything like that, let us know in the comments and we will send Justina your way. Or if you want any insight, have any spiritual related questions, would like messages, all of that, go ahead and comment in there. Okay, moving on to Paul C. Paul C says, it's been a rough few weeks for me. Any messages? Sassy card 2, please. I like those. I love when people love the sassy cards.
So I'll come out first, Paul. Your aura doesn't, you've always got the tan. Now tonight you've got the tan, my dear, but you've got a little bit of green. So there's some healing going on. There's some activity. It feels nice though. What I see on you are triple threes. You've got threes all over you, which is very good. What that tells me is this, that the ascended masters are right next to you and they're helping you with the things that you're working on. I understand there's been some challenges, and you've even felt like you're walking upstairs in mud, as your feet sink or sand, but they're right there with you, helping you. So understand that you're in very good hands, dear. And into the next year, there's going to be a lot of change for you. It's going to be a lot of good things, and things you're going to feel good about some announcements that you're going to make and some speeches and some individuals that you're going to talk to and be candid with on some topics. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm talking about. So, but it's going to be fruitful and very good. It's something very much to look forward to, dear. I hope that helps you. I'm glad you're here.
You had some of your chakras were a little bit out of balance. So I just came in and balanced your chakras a little bit, and your crown was a little blocked. So I helped release that block, and I did a little bit of remote Reiki on you and balanced your chakras. I hope that helps.
We're so glad he's here. Paul, you always come. You're just such a love, you know.
Paul, Justin has for you. There's been a lot of life lessons this past couple of months. Saturn's return shows in your astrological birth chart at this time. Saturn is a disciplinary planet. So all things that you have been experiencing are triggers you have not dealt with. You may have buried them or suppressed them, and Saturn offers the opportunity to resolve them once and for all. So you may live the life of your dreams.
And your sassy card is you think someone is lying. They are.
Ooh.
So hopefully that helps you. That one's a very direct one.
That always reminds me of the Tower card.
Uh-huh, totally. Up next, we have Kayla S. She says, hi all, I would love to hear any messages for me. Thank you. Also, while they're grabbing those messages, a reminder, if you submit a question or ask for messages, I do add your name into a bowl where we do a drawing and you get metaphysical gifts and goodies from Justin down in Amarillo. He'll send those directly to you, and it's whatever your spirit guides pick out for you. So.
I'll step out first. Hello, Kayla, dear. I hope you're well. You're beautiful as ever. You've got your beautiful bubble gum pink aura around you, which is just quite lovely. It's so fitting and suiting for you. It's just absolutely perfect. So I've got two things. You've got a sets of numbers on you, dear. You've got fours. You've got a triple fours, which means that you are completely surrounded by angels, which you are, and that you're being guided through whatever it is that you're focusing on. They're holding your hand and they're helping you. Then I've also got, I've got sevens. I've got triple sevens. And what the sevens tell us is that there's a lot of luck coming for you. So luck is with you, luck is on your side. And also remember something, it also tells you this, that you in particular, dear, if you see the outcome of something, when you see the outcome of something and it isn't what you desire, change it. And I know you know what I mean, and I know you can do that. So remember that, because that's very important. I see a couple of angles of things coming into the next year, not bad at all. You're going to just, you're going to switch to the left and you're going to change them. And then they're going to be successful in exactly what you wanted. So then again, with the sevens, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it so darn well. You're just so beautiful. And I'm so glad you're here. Love to you, dear. And make sure you tell your folks hello for me. Okay. Bless you.
Kayla, I got don't let the chaos take over. I drew like a triangle, put a line down the middle of it, and one side was very chaotic and the other side was very straight lines. And then I started drawing like that chaos coming over onto the nice and neat side. And that's when I was told, don't let the chaos take over. So I hope that helps.
right, Kayla. Switch for Justin, who has for you. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. To help the collective consciousness of the world, it only requires that you do your inner work. Please remember that you are the only one responsible for you.
Okay, up next is Yvonne E. She says, hello all, any messages for me? And can I ask for some healing for I have COVID? Can I have a clearing as well? So if you can get on the clearing and the healing, Sylvia, and then we'll
Okay.
get messages for her. Yvonne E. And then while we're grabbing those, Justina, if you could head out to Kate S. She is requesting that you check out her Charlie boy.
Yvonne, I just sent out some healing. And I keep seeing the number 8 also around you. And it's like maybe not the number 8, but I keep seeing it being drawn as like a figure 8.
What Justin
Yeah.
has for Yvonne is bring your focus to being well and your positive goals. The current situation has you feeling blah. Imagine a new outcome.
Okay, I'm back. If I could
Okay.
just go ahead very quickly.
Yep, go ahead and talk about Yvonne.
So I hear Liz's message was just beautiful. The 8, the infinity, which is beautiful. What you picked up. It's basically infinity rights, constant flow of power and energy. And so that's quite lovely. It's beautiful. You have a lot going on here in the chest and throat. So I've cleared that. I've left some energy, some healing balls with you again that I've timed, so they'll continue to work and flow. You're wondering. So you're always it's a lovely green, but I think part of that, because well, you've had green before. I've seen with green and orange, but green is a healing. You've got 3 or 4 guides with you, dear, when I come in, that are also right there with you, helping and working on you. So that was the green that I was seeing. And so I've cleared you. We've all actually done that. You should feel very boosted up right now. You're having some problems in resting because you're coughing, right? I mean, shoot, you don't cough till you lay down, right? You want to go to sleep. So what I want you to do tonight, dear, is we've left some goodies for you. Drink some warm tea, please, or even warm water. And we're putting some, I'm just going to call it angel powder for lack of a better phrase. We're going to put some good stuff in there for you to help you rest tonight and to sleep well. Now, and so when you drink this, my dear, it would be best to be in bed because it won't take long. We really want to take you down so that you can sleep and get some rest so that you can heal. And you're also wondering when you're going to start feeling better, right? I heard you think of that through and through again, which I completely understand. You'll be back up and on your feet and vertical by early next week. And now that's not the answer that you want. But by Tuesday, you'll be vertical and feeling just worlds better. But we'll keep working on that. We'll keep working on that and boosting that and clearing and clearing and clearing. So I'm just going to kind of hang out even there right now. So, but yeah, it's you're coming through this and you're coming through it strong, dear. Bless you.
And Sylvia, you usually call it angel dust.
I know it was sometimes even fairy dust, don't I? I just sort of go with whatever. You're right. You're right, Liz. Thank you. I've dropped that on you a few times, haven't I? Be in bed.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Roxy.
Kate, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kate. So Justin says you have been giving a lot to everyone around you. Don't be afraid to ask and be open to receive. Use your frequency to bring all things into alignment with your goals.
All right. And then next up is Cool Run-Ins. Let me get back to my window. He is sending light, healing, and love to all of his family and friends. And says, top of the evening, family. Are there any messages for me? He would also like an aura cleanse, Sylvia, if you can head to him. And then a sassy card. Oh, and I'm sorry, Kate, I skipped your sassy card. Kate's sassy card is rebel because fuck it. And then Cool Run-Ins, your sassy card, because I pulled them ahead of time. Cool Run-Ins, your sassy card is, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco, which is one of my favorite cards. So I hope that helps you.
I pulled a card for Cool Runnings and it says, you are moving towards the light.
All right, cool. Justin says, there's a lot of pressure in your throat chakra. There are ideas and things you need to discuss. Use your energetic family to bounce some ideas around and give positive feedback.
Okay, I'm back, dear, whenever you're ready for me.
Yep, go ahead.
So yeah, so you felt quite heavy. I like that. Definitely a throat area and the chest area. I felt a lot of sort of some achiness, but I think it actually was your heart. So I addressed that as well. Brought you up. I'm continuing to bring you up. And then also you have all around you ones, which tells me that you are a major manifester. You don't have just one, you've got like 10 ones, which tells me that you're a major manifester, which is quite lovely. And then just a reminder, of course, that remember to think about when you're doing that, when you're manifesting, make sure that you focus on which you want, toss out and eliminate what you don't want. So just a reminder to make sure that you're focusing on what you want, because by golly, they're coming your way. I see Some of that is financial abundance. You've got some things working out there, some programs, some projects, there's new activities. I see new work. I see new opportunities. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. There's 3 of them that will happen. They will come to fruition, and you're a beautiful manifester. So, congratulations, dear. And I hope you feel better. I hope that helps you. I'm glad you're here. Bless you.
All right. Okay, next up we have Labrisha, and she would like any messages and a sassy card. So your sassy card is step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. So I hope that helps.
So I can step in very quickly here, dear.
Yeah.
You've got you have a decision to make about something. Right now, it's in front of you, and you need to go ahead and address that and deal with that. You're leaning toward the positive. Yes, you're leaning toward the positive. Understand that you can't go wrong either way. It's just you'll be happier with one versus the other, but you're leaning toward the positive. So I just wanted to affirm for you that you're leaning in the right direction. Now, clearly, it's free will, and you do what you feels right, but that's where you're leaning, and that feels very, very good. I think that's absolutely correct. And then you've got 6s all over you, which also tells me that just take a pause, that your thoughts you just need to refocus for just a few moments. Just take a step back and refocus on things. And then, don't be too hard on yourself. You're quite hard on yourself. Remember, you're a spiritual being. Having a human experience, so it's okay. It's fine. And looking into the new year, I see lots of celebrations. I see streamers. I see lots of very bright light, lots of beautiful things happening. So you've got a lot to look forward to into the next year, dear. Bless you. I'm glad you're here.
I pulled you a card and I drew power. And it says, you have challenges in life that you're going through and that you will go through. But remember that you have the strength and the power within inside you to conquer it. That the power is within you and you can get through it. So I hope that helps. Man, sometimes they talk so fast.
Oh, we don't talk too fast, do we? Just kidding.
I love gracious from Justin. He said, spiritual gifts run into your family. You're currently being activated. You'll be feeling pressure in the 3rd eye and the back of the throat chakra. There will be some real cool things happening over the next month. Take it with stride and enjoy the opening process.
And remember, you're not going crazy.
It's actually happening.
Okay. Remember, if any of these are resonating, make sure you like our video or like our live on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel. Justina is done with Charlie Boy. She says, he is a very playful boy. He is also very empathetic. I feel like I needed to fill him back up with love and light. He has a beautiful golden light that is surrounding him. Next up,
Oh,
Justina is heading to Millie for Carrie. So Millie, we'll get an update on Millie here in a little bit. Okay, let me pop back over. All right, next up is Elizabeth M. She says, hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Are there any messages for me? So Elizabeth M.
I can speak about her power animal. It's coming through quite clearly and stepped forward as soon as she did. You've got the lion, who absolutely wins the prize for the most relentless fighter in the face of any life's challenges. So that's what they help you with, dear. They represent courage, of course, strength, and inner knowing, and simplicity in overcoming difficulties in difficult situations. It's also typically when they come around to help with a situation. They don't always stay with you, but they help with a specific situation where something might be stuck or something's very special that must happen. Something that's maybe even a little bit wildly or difficult or out of control. So they're there to bring all of those pieces back in and to help with that. So if I had to sum it up, I would have to say strong, assertive, great strength, great power. They help deal with personal struggles and the feelings around those things. So they help you. They help you sort things out, and protection, of course. And they also the protection piece. Then, of course, comes into. They're very good at letting you know if there's a problem or an issue, something that could be harmful or something that just you might just dislike. They're very good at alerting you to that. So it's the totem to have. I'm telling you, it's quite lovely, dear. Beautiful. Glad you're here. I hope that helps you, dear.
I pulled a really cool card. I've never pulled this one before, and I pulled sensitivity. And it says, you are becoming more sensitive to the earth and vibrations that precede all physical creation. Sense beyond what you see with your eyes and hear in your mind. Trust your heart will bring together the most up-to-date information through your senses. So trust what you're feeling and not what you're seeing or you're hearing. Trust those energies, those vibrations and stuff that you're picking up. I hope that helps.
And then, oh, go ahead, Roxy. You can go first.
So Elizabeth, Justin has for you, don't underestimate your brilliance. Follow your intuition to the completion of your projects. You are a power being of light. Remember who you are and what you are capable of.
And then the sassy card that I got for you is a little brutal. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. So I hope that helps.
Cool.
Next up is Charbra, who says she loves us, of course. Love her. She says, do I have any messages? Can you tell me who's trying to contact us? I need a sassy card. So who is trying to contact Charbra, and are there any other messages? Oh, hold on.
Someone that's passed that loves her is what I picked.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean to step on you. Go ahead, Liz. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah, I have the feeling of I have a male and a female. I've got an uncle, a great uncle. Let me clarify. Where then the flip side, I've got an aunt as well. I keep getting the letter C over and over and over again. And the reason is the wanting to work with you, to communicate with you, to help guide. You're getting messages when you're sleeping, I'm hearing. So make sure that you journal those, because they might not make sense right now in this day. You might, could be something that's a day out or 2 days out or 10 years out, right? But make sure you journal them, because you are getting them. And that's sort of our assertive phase 1, if you will, right? It coming to you when you're sleeping in not showing up hovering over the top of your bed or anything else, but subtly coming to you when you're sleeping. So that's who that is. I just want to quickly touch also, we've got strong animals here tonight. It's quite interesting. And you've got a tiger with you. We just went through a line. Now you've got a tiger, which is quite unusual. I don't see that too often either. And they really put a special emphasis on raw feelings and emotions with someone. They really symbolize primal instincts, that you deal well with unpredictability and unpredictable situations. And you really have the ability to trust yourself. You feel what you feel and you know that it's right. So what else can I say about you? They're very good, again, intuitive. They're very good at grasping the message and quickly understanding it. And then quickly moving in that direction. So you do that very, very well. So you've got you're quite active. You've got quite a few things going on there between spirit animal, and then there's others there with you. I see the 2, but actually I see 4. The other 2 I can't quite see. They're in the background more, and they haven't stepped forward. But what that tells us is that as you begin to work with those that are close to you, that are reaching out to you right now, then they'll come in closer, which is what you want. So it's very active, very active. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So yeah, that's what I've got. I hope that helps you, dear. Bless you.
And then the sassy card that I got for you, Sharbra, is stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. So hopefully that helps.
And the message Justin has is develop a routine of connecting to spirit first thing in the morning. Allow spirit to guide you throughout your daily tasks. Draw your consciousness to me and I will walk with you with every day of your life. Yeshua.
Okay, next up we have our friend Vicky F. She says, hi guys, happy new year, love and miss each of you. Can I have any messages, please, and thank you.
I'll step out first. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being here, dear. You've got 5s all over you, and I know I've seen these before. You've got your 555s. You're wearing them and wearing them well. And what that tells us is that you've got big changes ahead. There's lots of things happening, and you've got a lot of changes ahead. Trust that the transition is for your highest good. And things are going to get very exciting into next year. Also, I'm just getting one more thing quickly. There's a phone call that you're putting off speaking to someone. You might as well just go ahead and make it and just get it over with. Yeah, you'll feel better afterwards. And you're quite beautiful. You're glowing tonight. I mean, you're always beautiful, but you're even more beautiful tonight. You're just glowing with the holidays and the season. So bless you. I hope to see you soon. I have to come see Sophie, you know. So bless you, dear.
Vicky, I got a message for you earlier this afternoon, and they told me to tell you to look up, quit looking down. So, and you would know what that meant.
And Justin has for you, Vicky, your talents are increasing. Don't be afraid to trust the information you're receiving.
All right. Sorry, I went reading ahead and now I lost my place. Okay. Next up, Sylvia, could you go do a healing for Sharbra? I missed that one until later. And then also, are there any messages for her son, Demontre?
I'm going to go ahead and head to her. Okay?
Okay, thank you. So messages for Demontre. And then, let's see. While we are waiting for those messages, Justina is done with Millie. She says, my heart still hurts when I go to her. She is still in the grieving process of her lost family member. However, Millie is doing better because she knows her family member is at peace now. She just misses her playmates. Make sure you give her extra cuddles. I sent her lots of love and compassion.
Okay, Taylor, I'm back, dear. Let me know when I can.
Go ahead.
So what I did is you've got a beautiful your aura, it's beautifully yellow, but it was a little bit cloudy. I didn't like that. So I cleared all of that for you. Remember, yellow, of course, is the color of the solar plexus chakra. And of course, it's also the color of the sun, right? So you exude warmth and such great strength and just such lovely warm feelings towards everyone. You're very intelligent. Our yellows are very intelligent, have a wonderful sense of self-esteem. And by the way, make sure you focus a little more on that, please, dear, because you're so lovely, so wonderful, so beautiful, so talented. The yellow, with yellow comes a lot of personal power as well. Again, remember the color of the sun, the heat, the bright. Also, our yellows are very good at encouraging others to be themselves, because you are very authentic. So you encourage others to do the same thing and to be very, very authentic. So it's quite lovely, but I did pick through it. It had some thorns in it and a few things. I did raise you up. I hope I didn't make you too hard. I think you got a bit warm at one moment, but that's okay. And actually, I'm going to leave that with you for a little while. So you could, go do some things, but you're going to stay warm for a while. I'm just going to let some things continue to flow and to work on you. So I hope that helps, dear. Bless you. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, and then for Demontre, I just got a little snippet of a message, kind of. Basically, it was that people are trying to contact you, but you're blocking it because whether you think you're not ready or it's a little scary, I'm not sure. That part they didn't tell me, but you are blocking your own messages. That's all I got.
And then Demontre, what Justin has for you is it's important to open your awareness to the spiritual realm. You have questions that can be answered, but only if you choose to ask. We can't violate your free will. Your team of guide awaits.
I saw a picture, like an old-timey picture of a woman. I wasn't quite sure what it meant, and they had me write down the name Kat, K-A-T-T, and I'm believing that's one of your guides trying to contact you.
All right, up next we have Joanne M. And she says, hi there, can I please get a reading? I have a lot going on with my son and need guidance with how to handle his current situation and some healing for him. So Joanne M, a reading, and then guidance with her son in his current situation.
So I've got ones. I've got 4 ones, not just like one. You've got 4 ones, and what that tells me is that you're on the right path with what you're doing. You also, I'm hearing you. Well, the 4 ones, you manifest. So remember what you put out. Just be cognizant of what it is that you put out there, and that you. Really, the 4 ones, quite frankly, represent alignment at its best, at its finest. So I hope that helps you. I see a path. I see you walking on a path, and you're holding hands with a boy, and. But in the path though, but you both look very happy. Like whatever's going on, you got up and over it. And you're together, and you're together again. You keep getting again. Again seems to be a very important word. But on this path, it's beautiful. It's tree lined. I almost want to say on a farm. It's tree lined, and the trees have beautiful lights. So, decorate almost like Christmas, but the lights are a bright white, which also circles and tells me that you're on the right path. There wouldn't be a shining white if you weren't. Don't have anything else on the sun. The only thing I have on the center that I just keep getting the word calm for you. Take a breath, and understanding. I keep getting understanding over and over again. There's some in action. There's a lot of things in play. There's some in action. But I feel a calm with it. I feel a calm. I feel a very good outcome, and I feel a calm with it. I hope that helps, dear. I'm getting it's quite personal, so I won't dig too much further into it. But it feels good and it feels right. That I can tell you for sure.
I got, he's the only one that can save himself. You are helping a great deal. But basically he's got to do it himself. But you are helping tremendously.
What I have for you from Justin is that this is a life lesson for your son. Guide him as much as you can. Be careful not to jump in the path of the lesson, or he must repeat it as he didn't learn.
So basically the same thing. Also for Joanne, I sent Justina out to check on Penelope for you. So Justina's heading out that way. Okay, up next we have Bridget Y. She says, hello, any messages for me? And I feel spirit strongly at night and wanted to validate that it's my husband visiting me, please.
Mhm.
And instantly I got a yes. That is your
Yes.
husband.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. Angels have brought him to you. It's quite lovely. You're surrounded by angels. You've got fours all around you, which means you're being guided. You're being focused on. You're being helped and brought along. I see a lot of hand holding, and I don't mean like you need hand holding. Just they're right there with you, walking next to you and helping you. So it's quite beautiful. It's lovely, dear. Bless you.
I pulled a card for you and I got, hard to see on this camera, fulfillment. And it says, reflect on what you need right now in order to experience fulfillment. Create a vision in your mind of what you would most like to achieve today, this week, this year, and then take action, no matter how small a step it might be, in the direction of your dreams.
I also pulled a card from you, and the first time quite a few popped out. So I put them back, and then just now the same card popped out again. But I got fertility, also kind of hard to see. I got fertility for you. A long-awaited pregnancy is confirmed. Or if it's not a physical baby, a new venture is successful. Acknowledge your ideas, your hard work has paid off, and it's time to celebrate. So it could go either way for those. Roxy.
Ooh, sorry, guys. So sorry.
Okay.
All right, Bridget. Jessica says, I'm seeing your husband come to the right side of your bed. There is an item on the nightstand or dresser that will trigger a good memory he wants to share with you. Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, next up we have Teresa E. She says, hello all, looking for any new messages looking into the new year, and a sassy card.
They'll all come out with it. Teresa, you've got eights. I love you. The eights are you've put out there if they represent financial abundance, and you've put out there that request for that. So you will that will happen. That will come to fruition into the next year. So you're going to get what you're asking for, of course. You are absolutely aligned with what you're requesting also. But they're financial abundance through and through. So congratulations. I hope that helps you, but yeah.
For your sassy card, I got take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. So hopefully that helps.
I pulled a card and it is, you are the universe. Kind of like we are all one. We are everything.
Taylor, go ahead, dear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Cindy, is he still with us?
Cindy?
Cindy, do you have Cindy? too?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
have Cindy?
she's later down the line for messages. So go ahead.
Well, I would like to ask a favor. I would like to clear her house. And whoever when here, if you would please help. We don't have to do it tonight, but we'll have to do it soon. So I would really like to do that. So that's my request, is if you please allow us to do that for you. We can, of course, just do it virtually, but
Yeah, no problem.
Taylor lead the pack, right?
Yeah, I'll help clear the house for sure. And I'll wear a onesie while we do it.
Absolutely. And we need Justina, and we need Vicky, and we need Stephanie, and we need Mark as well. We need Justin. We've got a few things to deal with.
I brought 2 onesies with me.
Mhm.
We were doing Therese before, right?
Yeah, we're for Teresa.
Okay, Teresa. So Justin asked for you, you have been very hopeful about your manifestations. Imagine how you would feel and plan what you would do with your abundance. Dig your ditches and the universe will fill them.
All right. Did everybody go? Sorry, I was doing something in the chat. Okay, next up is Nikki A. She is looking for an aura reading or clearing, and then any messages. If you can get that aura, Sylvia.
Absolutely, dear. Thank you.
That was Roxy.
Like, what the heck?
I was like, what is that sound?
I'm not quite sure what this means, but when you said Nikki A and I concentrated, I saw the playing card of the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Also, remember, anybody that's resonated, make sure you go through and you like our video, like our live, and hang out until the end when we do our drawing for everybody that's asked a question so far.
And Justina, if you're listening, I'm going to tell you Harley is so full of energy now.
Okay, John, I'm back. You just tell me when.
Yeah, Go
so-
ahead.
Lovely. So we've got indigo again. We've got the indigo blue. That's our second indigo blue tonight. And that's really, and I went through this earlier, but that again, that's the color of the third eye chakra, please, in the forehead, relating to intuition and your inner knowing. I think it's also important to mention that its frequency is the second highest vibrational energy on the spectrum. And that's what that means also is that you have deep intuitive skills, not only yourself, but across your family as well. This is something that's come up through the family. But your aura is absolutely beautiful. So you're very sensitive to others, you're intuitive, you finish the sentences, quite lovely. Now I did clear it had a little bit of some gray in it. You haven't felt real well recently, probably last month or so. So I've cleared that out. So you should be feeling better even right now as I'm talking to you about this. And then I also just wanted to quickly touch on whether this is a question. Lizzie, do you want me to touch on just quickly on the Queen of Hearts? Yeah, I know I heard you mention something about that or seen that.
Yeah.
It's just really what it signifies is it is brought with unconditional love when it's presented to someone. It means that they have unconditional love and the ability to have unconditional love to give and to receive. And they're just very, very caring and kind individuals. I mean, I could go on and on with the history about that and sort off, but that's the short version of it. It's quite lovely that you saw that. It's a beautiful, beautiful sign of things to come. It's quite lovely. Beautiful. Thank you, dear.
All right, Roxy, you're up.
All right, Nikki. Justin has, think of solutions to your challenge. Ask for guidance from your intuition and spirit team. Lower vibrational emotion, slow down your creative process. Having tantrums work against you. Ground any energy that doesn't serve your highest good.
All right. And then before we go on to Gen G, I want to give you guys an update. Justina is done with Penelope. She says, I felt like she was frail and tired. I wrapped her in a golden bubble of light and gave her a boost of energy. So I hope that helps Penelope. And then Justina is now out on her way to Bella. So she'll be coming to Bella next. Okay, now we're going to Gen G. She says, any messages, clearings, and maybe a card for me? Thank you all so much. So Gen G. And you said maybe a card, so I'm going to take that as you want a sassy card too, not just Liz's nice cards.
And the funny thing is, I was going to buy those sassy cards, and I'm like, maybe not. And I'm so glad that you bought them because they're perfect for you. You deliver them so much.
They go with my fiery personality.
Yeah.
And then Sylvia, if you could head out to Gen G for the clearing, that would be amazing.
Absolutely, yeah, of course.
All right, Gen G. I got ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So I hope that helps.
Oh. I got a really cool card. I love this card. It says angel messages. And it says, rather than plunging into overwhelming number of fear-based messages we receive from society or mass consciousness, use our awareness to hear messages of higher vibration.
Okay, Madame, Taylor, whenever you want me to speak, just let me know.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Jen G, beautiful green all around you, a natural healer, light worker. I think you probably knew that. Of course, that's the vibration, the color of the heart chakra. The center of all personal growth and healing, right? So you're warm, kind, and caring. So and people feel that pull and that vibration. So if you wonder why people keep coming at you and coming at you, that's why, because they feel that love, that loving and just that warmth. It's really quite beautiful. It's quite intense. It's a very, very intense green, in more of a darker, not a lighter color. Also, those that have the green eyes are typically drawn to nature. They're drawn to animals, to have pets, or even if you don't take a pet home, you love them, you visit them, it's someone else's home, but you're definitely pulled in and drawn to them. You have the greens are very balanced individuals, very, very balanced, walk a very narrow but straight line. So I feel a lot of balance with you. Now, with that, so I cleared it. You also had, I took just a quick look at your chakras, and down in your, with grounding, so grounding to the universe, and there appear to be some challenges there, so I fixed that so that you'll feel that energy coming back up from Mother Universe. Now, also, I felt some work in your stomach area, and I felt like there was some nausea, but there's some work that's going on there, and some healing, and some things that are happening that it felt really very good. But then I also got, which I took away. I also had a sort of a little bit of a you know, some heavy breathing. I mean, almost anxiety or something like that. So what I'm hearing is you're going to have something done. There's going to be some growth. There's going to be something that's going to take you through a procedure. I think I just want to call it a procedure. And that's going to make you feel better. It's going to raise your energy. You'll just feel better. You'll get around better, and just there's a lot of really good things coming into the next year. So I'm very excited for you. I'm gonna have to follow up on this one for sure. It feels very, very lovely, dear. but lovely green. You're a natural healer, and I think you know that, and that comes up in through your family. So bless you, dear. I hope that helps you.
All right. And then from Justin, Jen, you have take the time to become comfortable in your own skin and space. There's plenty of assistance surrounding you. You must take action. We can't do the work for you. However, we can guide you through all things. So hopefully that helps you. Okay, next up we have Erin. She says, hi, everyone. Are there any messages for me?
I'll come out first. Hello, Erin. Lovely, dear. Lovely. You've got the triple zeros on you, which is, it means new beginnings. It means a fresh start, that you're one with the universe, so you're very well grounded. And I think I mentioned this one before as well, that keep in mind that you're a creator of your own destiny and what happens. So if you don't like the looks of something, change it. You've got great will, great strength, great power. I can feel that just coming from you. And then you also have, I'm hearing that you've maybe had some challenges sleeping, so resting. You have a favorite something. I think it's a blanket that was made by someone, maybe a grandmother or somebody. And pull that up into your bed. That will help you. I feel pretty strongly about that. I've got 3 or 4 people here talking to me about that. So you need to find that and you need to use it. We'll call it a magic blanket, right? So good, bless you, dear.
And Erin, Justin has for you. Make a plan for your future. Simply thinking about something is not enough. Take action to investigate and explore all the opportunities that are about. Begin presenting themselves throughout this next year. January 29th will be a special day.
My neck started hurting, and then my side started hurting, and then I started coughing. So I sent you some healing to help with your neck and your side pain and your cough.
All right. Okay, up next, I am so sorry in advance if I mess up your name, but I'm going to guess that it's Myrna B. I think it's, or Myrna. This is her first time to do this, and she's wondering if there are any messages for her.
I'll go ahead and come out. Hello, dear. Thank you for coming. Welcome. You've got angel numbers 2 on you. You've got triple 2s. You have 3 of them. And what that tells me is that you need to stop worrying and that everything is working out the way that it is supposed to. You have a tendency to worry if you don't have something to worry about. So we need to help with that and stop doing that. Trust and understand that there's a safety net. You're on the right path. Keep going. You're doing quite well. You have felt even a little bit blind sometimes, like I'm blindly following something. But you're really being led. You've got angels with you holding your hands. You've got guides with you holding your hands, and they're leading you and bringing you along. So trust that experience and trust that feeling. And then I have a date. What was that one more time, please? So this is into next year, 2023. September 3. Note that date. That's a very important date. There's some very important things that will happen on that day, and that's into next year. Is that 2022 or 2023? 2022. Thank you. So into next year, yeah. 3 September. I hope that helps you, Deblesh. I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
I pulled a card for you. I pulled learning. And basically this card tells me instead try to see learning in everything that happens, good or bad. Look at them from a higher perspective and see learning in everything. And it says life always brings you exactly what is needed for your soul's growth. I hope that helps.
All right, Justin is grabbing you some messages right now. But while we wait for his messages for you, Bella, we are going back to Bella. Justina got done with Bella and says, I felt like she was a princess. I feel like she needs to be out in nature. Do you get time to take her out? I think that would help her. Sent her lots of love and also helped her ground. And now Justina is heading out to you, Genji, for both of your dogs, the one that has passed and the one that's still here. All right, and then while Justin catches up, we're gonna go on to Kiana. She's wondering if there are any messages for her.
Well, I'll start out. Hello, Kennedy. I've got your spirit animal. I'll stand right in front of you. We have a lot of cats tonight, don't we? It's a jaguar. Beautiful. They are the gatekeeper to all that is unknown. So very, very strong mystical totem. They offer lessons about reclaiming your inner power. So don't give your power away. And if you have, they help you to reclaim that. They help you with the process of taking that back. And they do that really by awakening your inner core energy and bringing that back into you. They're very helpful with resolving old issues, old things that are bothering you. They'll help you with passing those things by and letting go, just cutting the strings and letting go. So for how to, and let me just touch very quickly on one more thing with the jaguars. They're very great at being in the know, premonitions, that type of thing. So you're getting messages, you're hearing things. You're hearing things even in your left ear. You're hearing whispers and other things. So they can talk to you and they can communicate and they can give you messages. So I'm feeling very strongly that what you're hearing you should write down, because that's actually who you're getting them from. You're getting them from your spirit animal right now. So and there'll be some very important things, so make sure that you write those down. So it's quite lovely. It's a beautiful totem to have. Congratulations, dear. Bless you.
I immediately heard learning is growing. And when Sylvia was talking about your core, I saw a beautiful golden pyramid. And then I saw a temple in the clouds. And there was a lot of activity, lots of stuff was going on. So I think that tells me there's a lot of things going on with you, but you got help. I hope that helps. Or not.
Okay, so we need to tell Myrna hers from Justin first, Roxy, because I skipped it,
All right, let's do it.
and then Kiana.
All right, Myrna. So Justin says you are aware of your spiritual talents. The more you accept them, the easier it will be to access them. Allow your guides to show you the rope. Thank you for joining us tonight. And then Kiana, trust me to be a cooperative component in your development process. We have a large mantle to create. Michael.
All right, next up, we have Hillary B. And Hillary is wondering if there are any messages and she would like a sassy card. So Hillary B. Your sassy card tonight, Hillary, is love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. I hope that helps you.
I have two quick things. You've got angel number 4s all around you. You've got triple 4s around you, which means you're completely surrounded by angels. They're there to help you. They're there just for the asking. All you have to do is just say that you're prepared for their help, and they'll step forward and help you. But they can't do that until you give them the clearance to do that. So make sure you understand that. And then, because what they do is that they guide you and bring you along on whatever it is that you're doing. Now, the other thing that I keep getting with you is I keep seeing crayons all over you. And typically what that means is you need to slow down a little bit, have a little more fun. Color, a coloring book. I mean, you need to slow it down just a little bit. Be more, take a few moments to be even more childlike. You enjoy reflecting on some of the really good times when you were younger. So take the time to do that, because that enriches you. It gives you energy. It heals you. So you're just covered in crayons. It's quite beautiful, though. I know it sounds a bit odd, but it's quite beautiful. But that's what that tells us. Slow down and have some fun, dear. Bless you.
I saw that you're climbing uphill, and then they told me, trust that you will get to the top. I hope that helps.
Justin's typing, so we're going to give him a second. Oh, there it is.
Good. All right, so Hillary, Justin says there's a lot of emotional healing that needs to take place. In order to heal that, you must choose to let go of any resentment or aggression towards emotional trauma from your past, and we will fill your light. Remember, you are not alone in this process.
All right, perfect. Okay, next up. Oh, also, if any of these are resonating and are beneficial to you, or you feel like you want to, go ahead and like our live video so that we can get more stuff out there to you guys. Thanks for those of you that are still sticking with us. I know we started with a large crowd and now it's kind of trickling down here at the end. Next up, we have Rebecca C. She says, hello, everyone. I have been going through a difficult time and lost everything. Any messages for me? Thank you in advance. Rebecca C.
So, Rebecca, dear, I've got, what I'm hearing is that you're being nudged to do something that something seems quite small. But by opening that box up, it's almost like a jack in the box is what they're showing me. You're cranking and you open it, and out of it comes beautiful sun rays and rainbows, and that which you lost, you will have the ability to reclaim. So it's not all lost. You will have the ability to reclaim. Now, also understand that what you'll get will actually be better. So this is going to be one of those moments where I have to say, even though I know this isn't a popular saying, the door closes and the next door opens. And this is part of a life lesson. You're not being admonished or anything else. What's coming is going to be even better than what you had before, better than you could have even imagined. So you have a lot to look forward to, dear. So I want to elevate you and say bless you, and you have a lot to look forward to. It's just going to be grand and beautiful. So bless you, dear.
Yeah, and I heard ground yourself and keep yourself grounded.
Yeah, I'm hearing that this is a cycle that you have to go through. And if you avoid it, it's going to repeat, just kind of like the lessons that we were talking about with some other people earlier. So as soon as you get through this, you'll be stronger on the other side and you'll be able to finish with the lessons that you've gained. Justin's typing. So we're just giving him a second and then we'll go on to our other people. All right.
I know you were through.
Oh, no, I'm not. I hear you. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Roxy.
That's Justin. For Rebecca, you can't lose anything that belongs to you by divine right. We are replacing everything in your life. This was at your request through prayers and manifestation. Trust us to deliver all the belongings to you by divine right.
All right. I hope that helps you, Rebecca. We are now moving on to Cindy T. So if there are any messages for Cindy T, other than the fact that we already told you that we're going to come and clear your house, new messages for Cindy T. And then you got 3 sassy cards. So I'm going to take a picture and send them to you. Here's my favorite one though. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. So I hope that one helps at least.
Well, I'm going to stick with the 3s. I see triple 3s. So that's our ascended masters that they're with you, dear. Helping you along your path, assisting you with whatever it is that you're currently working on. You're in very good hands. I also see great abundance into next year. Some changes coming there for you as well. I see pencils, lots of pencils. So it's career related. I see great abundance for you. I see enough that there's a weight lifted off your shoulders. I feel a weight lifted and you're going to feel so much better. So, and then yes, like Taylor said, we'd like to visit you. We'll coordinate that. Thank you, dear Bless. I'm glad you're here.
Cindy texted me and said you can clean her or clear her house whenever you want. She said she's been wondering about that for some time. So you got the go ahead.
Yeah, we'll coordinate with you, Taylor, and everyone else, and we'll do that. Thank you very much. Yeah.
For Cindy from Justin, says, sarcasm is not helpful. Your words manifest your reality. Universe has no sense of humor in the certain process. In the creation process, my bad.
Yes, Cindy, come on.
I went in and there was some, of course, we know some murky stuff. So I surrounded her with gold and silver light and picked some crap out of her aura and just put a little extra protection around her until we get there.
Okay, and then Demontre wants a sassy card. So I pulled, you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. So I hope that helps. Okay, now looking through, we have tons of thank yous. So I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, yeah, tons of thank yous. So thank you, mediums, for all of your great words of wisdom and your advice. Almost all of them are talking about how you guys are spot on as always. So keep up the good work. Thank you to everybody who joined us tonight. Remember, like our live video, subscribe to our channel, go like us on Facebook, do all the things. Also, I know Justin's not here, so he won't be able to talk about it a ton since he's typing in, but he is running online classes on Tuesdays. There's a consistent one that is like a beginner's mediumship class. And then there's also a personal energy management class that's every once in a while, but they're both on Tuesdays. So if you're interested in any of that, go check those out. He's also running in-person classes on Thursdays in Amarillo if you live in that area. And then pretty soon I'm going to be forcing Pam and Liz to start teaching online classes again as well. Now that their schedules are going to be freeing up, Liz. So be on the lookout for those as well. They don't know what they're teaching yet. I'm just going to tell them later. But yeah, so keep an eye out for those. And then before I let everybody go, I'm going to dig around in here and pull out a name. Oh, this one fell out. So this is who it's for. Maddie C. Maddie C, you win prizes. So make sure that you send your address over to the partnership Facebook, and Justin will be able to send your stuff out to your house that is picked out for you by your spirit guides. All right. Thank you so much for everybody that joined. We will keep you posted. Like I said, some of our medium schedules are clearing up a little bit. So we will keep you posted on our Facebook events for when our next live is. And we will see you in 2022.
And Harley says